Howdy doody Glampers, welcome back for another episode of free and budget campsites in New South Wales. Yeah. Righto, for all you new viewers out there, my name is Peter and I'm travelling around Australia road testing campsites. Before we get right into the show, just a quick reminder to turn your notifications on. If you haven't done it already, hit that subscribe button, and at the end of the video, thumbs up, thumbs down, but preferably thumbs up. Righto, we're at the moment in New South Wales. The closest town is Tamworth. It's about around 40 k's, 50 k's, give and take, you know, to get here. Depends which way you go, of course. Look, we're at a place called Bowling Alley Recreation Reserve. Look, it's a pretty cheap campsite. It reminds me a bit of Proserpine Lake. Links above if you want to have a look at that, guys. Now it's like parking on the lake. $5 for a non-powered site and $1 per couple of minutes shower, which I'll show you throughout the show. Now the place has got, apparently it's got barbecues, it's got sheltered, it's got a boat ramp, and it looks all right. I'm looking at it now. I've just about to cruise in there and have a look at it, and I'm pretty impressed with it, guys. Look, there is a donation box where you slip it in, which I'll show you eventually throughout the show, and I'll show you a couple of the campsites. Righto, let's not waste time. Let's get in there and have a look. Righto, when you get here, guys, there's an envelope right here. Take out an envelope, right? You get your envelope, you fill it out, you put your money in here, and you put it in the slot. Pretty easy, isn't it, guys? How perfect is this, guys? Seriously, park up next to the river. Look, the closer you park to the river, you've got to park at your own risk. Now, I don't think the water's going to come up that much because, as you can see, blue skies. But down here, look, I'm looking at a few other vans and that. They're not that close to it, so I'm assuming when closer you get, the boggy it's going to get. So, look, if you want to come down here, sit down, throw a line out, which you can. Be my guest, sit down here, throw your line out, Bob's your uncle. But your best parking is up the top of the hill, guys. There's not a designated place where you park. Find a great spot, pull up. You might have to level your van up a little bit around this place because it is going down to the actual dam itself. So if you want a good spot, park up on top of the hill. Mate, that's where the best spots are if you have to level your van up. If you've got a fair bit of leveling in your van, like you said, your Caravan, and you need to do the jockey wheel, mate, seriously, park right down near the water's edge. It is fantastic down here. Now, most of the campsites I'm looking at now, I've got fire pits all around it. There is rock foundations that go around and you can put your fire in it. Now, mate, I'm in a vicinity of 20 metres, 5. Look, there's heaps everywhere, guys. So look, just pull up the next to one of them and Bob's your uncle. Now you can pull up to one of these undercover picnic area sort of style, so you've got a bit of sitting area outside, and there's quite a few of them around this park. Right now I'm looking 1, 6, 7, mate, plenty to go around. Look, if you don't want one, you don't have to park near it, but otherwise, look, they're pretty good sites. Seriously, they're a bit rough. There's a few shaded trees stuff if you want to park underneath them, but if not, park up top of the hill and get solar. As I say with solar is good. Righto, guys, the other side of the hill. That's where I told you to park up the top. Now, if you want to park down on the other side, as you can see, there is ample amount of space here. So look, when you do come here, look, on this side, you will have to level your van up a little bit, but otherwise, if you park right up the top, you don't have to. But if you park down near the water side, as you can see, it's a bit slopey now, so you'll probably have to get your chocks out. Righto, guys, safety tip 101. Look, there is a couple of warning signs around here that says don't drink the water around here, don't go for a swim in the lake, don't go kayaking, don't go fishing, and dogs, don't let them drink the water. Now, the water has got a bit of algae in it at the moment, and it's a bit past the safety level that we're supposed to have. So just be careful when you do go near the water's edge.
Sorry, your call cannot be completed at dial.
Reception. At the water's edge, you only get 3G, 1 bar. Now, when you come up to the toilet area here, you get 4G and 1 bar. Look, I'm not even going to do a speed test at the moment because of the speed test would be shocking. So forget it, guys. The phone reception out here, you can make phone calls, but you can't download anything. Yeah, guys, the toilets dump house, shit house, whatever you want to call them. But the amenities, they're not too bad. Look, they've got a couple of showers, they've got a wheelchair access shower, they've got a wheelchair access toilet, which is a great thing, guys. They've got a couple of normal toilets, a urinal, hand basin, and a little deposit slot where you put your dollar in for a shower. Now, it all works on an honesty-based system. It's not like the other systems that you put them in a slot and water comes out and cuts off. These things, you put a dollar in, you go have a shower. So do them all a favour, slip some bucks in for a shower. Mate, out of 5, mate, they're a strong 3.5 for sure. They've got hand sanitizer, no paper towel. They've got toilet paper, and they're pretty well clean. While you're here, sad to say, you've got to share the camping spot with Moo Cows. Righto, guys, there are 2 boat ramps around here. You've got a concrete one, which is behind me, which is a lot better than the one I seen around there. Now, I have seen a few people put a few things around there, so I don't know if it's deeper or not. I should actually ask a boatie if I do see him, but there's none around at the moment. But this ramp looks fine to me. It looks like a great ramp to put your stuff in. So look, when you come here, have a look which boat ramp you want to use, but I do advise to use the concrete one, guys. The other boat ramp that you saw over there. Now, you've just got to be careful around here, because if not, the cows will eat your car. He was having a good old munch on it before, but anyway, here's the boat ramp here. To use these boat ramps, you're going to need a 4-wheel drive. So, and it does look pretty solid, and it goes pretty deep here, so it is a good boat ramp, guys, if you've got a 4-wheel drive. No worries. Hey, Clampers, welcome back again to the crappy part of the show. Yeah, I know I keep saying that, but look, they do have a dump point here. Now, the only thing with the dump point, they've got a fence all around it, and it's a great dump point, but I cannot get my RV in here. There's a small gate. It's only a walk-through gate. It's only for cassettes, guys. It is a great little dump site. This is dump easy, the way they are normally. Now, you've got a tap and a hose right next to it to wash your cassette out and tip it out. But if you've got a black water tank, guys, this is not the place for you. Ah, well, shit happens. Righto, guys, just a bit of a heads up also. This is a dog-friendly park. Here he is, nice poochie. Righto, but you must keep your dog on the leash. Look, I don't think it matters if it runs around here, but if the ranger does get you, naughty boy. Righto, and also pick up after your dog. There's plenty of bins around here. There's 2 skip bins here. There's another 2 skip bins over here, huge bins, and you've got a lot of little bins here. So there's no excuse to dump your crap on the ground. Remember, guys, when you come to places like this, leave no trace. Righto, the camp kitchen. Well, it's not really a camp kitchen, guys. They do have one barbecue out here, and it might work, it might not. Look, you can probably put a steel pot on there and boil some water, but I wouldn't use the plate that's on there at the moment. You just have to scrub it up, and you know, Bob's your uncle, you can cook on it. But they've only got one barbecue that I've found so far around this place. So, guys, sorry, you got to bring your own baby BBQ out. And look, if you're going to stay for a couple of nights, it's $5 a night. No matter how many people are in your van, doesn't matter, it's only $5 a night. And there's hot showers, there's toilets. I don't know about barbecues. One barbecue, camp kitchen. Mate, it's got heaps, and the room out here is huge. You've got to get here early to get the good campsites, like I always say, because if all the other campsites are on a bit of a slope and you have to level your van up. It's just the way it is, guys. All right, guys, if you like bowling alley, believe it or not, bowling alley, I don't know why it's called bowling alley. Anyway, if you like Bowling Alley Point Recreational Reserve, give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down, preferably thumbs up. And if you haven't done it already, hit your notifications so when my next free and budget campsite comes online, you get notified. Hit that subscribe button. No worries, guys, you have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you soon.